Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Vinh. I've always wanted to address the United Nations. I've been sitting here waiting for that invitation, but I haven't gotten it yet, so I thought I'll take the matter into my own hands. I'll create the message, make the video, send it directly to United Nations. Right? We're in the digital age nowadays, aren't we? So here we are. I got an idea, and I got a message. So let's lay it out. Here goes the message. To all the leaders, prime ministers, presidents of all the countries, people with power in the front, people potentially with all the power in the back. When you go home to your families and your loved ones, or maybe when you go home to yourself, when you sit in your room and you reflect on the words you have said, things you have done, promises you have made, are you proud? Are you proud that there's progress forward? That people in your countries are fed? People in your countries have the basic necessities to progress forward? There comes a time when we put, as many people have said before, our differences aside, the things that we may argue as brothers and sisters and parents and all that in a family, but at the end of the day, we're still a family. Put that for Earth. Earth is our family. When we put our differences aside, we can progress humanity forward 2 steps. And if we take 1 step back, that's still okay. There's progress. Where am I trying to get at here? What I'm trying to get at is you have a lot of power. You have a lot of innate strength and authority to create a difference in your country. Make it a model for all the other countries. Right? Let's be inspired. Let's create change within the limited time that we have as human beings. And that, I think, everyone can resonate with. Let me jump right to the idea then. What's the idea then? Here's the idea. The idea, and it's not copyrighted, so anyone please take it and use it, is the universal food plan. How does that work? Every single leader and every single folks in the countries leading the country right now knows how much exports are going out, how much imports going in, what their resources are, and how much they have, and how much is access and whatnot. Right? Once you know how much access you have, and once you know how much you need, that should be laid out into a plan, laid out as a profile for each country, and that varies year, by month even, by day, by week. For example, Vietnam, let's say in 2028, right, needs 1 million pounds of corn to help feed the people in need. That goes into the system, the supply, the demand asks for that. It reaches out to all the neighboring countries, the closest distribution line. It reaches out to every single country that can supply. Maybe one country, maybe China could provide 50,000 pounds of rice. Maybe Venezuela can provide 1 million pounds of corn. Maybe the United States can provide the other 1 million pounds of corn to meet that, to help the people in Vietnam. Vice versa. Vietnam may have an access, let's say, of rice or of broccoli or spinach, 1 million pounds. That's distributed out to countries that may need that. Now, the relationships between each countries may not be the best. And it is what it is. But 1 step forward in terms of taking care of the people and making sure they're fed is an innate responsibility that everyone who lives on this earth make that possible. So imagine a world where every single country who has access of a certain resources provides that. And that country with a certain access of resources provides that back in terms of food. We're heading there. We're getting 1 step closer to taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So again, my message, back to the message, to all the leaders, all the people with power today, and those with power tomorrow. Can we make this happen? Instead of the food waste that we have and we toss it and throw it away, Why can't we use that, using the distribution lines that is best to our countries? Plane, train, car, ship. If one company, let's say Amazon, can create a distribution line all over the world in a matter of years, why can't we? Why can't we beat Amazon creating a food distribution line that will feed anyone in need? No money needed, because we have access of it. Why can't we provide that? Leaders, doing that. Imagine a world where every single person is fed or have the resources to eat. Imagine your own children. There was, I've been to some leadership conferences and whatnot. There's always been a question. What makes a good leader? What are the strategies to make a good leader? What do you have to do to be a good leader, right? Some of you may be taking that same class. Who knows? And there was one answer that resonated with me. A good leader is a person that looks at their employees, look at the people living in their country, in their community, in their household, as their family. The responsibility of a leader is you lead the people towards success. So when you look back at this when you're 80 and 90 years old, you can say, I've done something for this earth. When your grandkid looks at you and tells his or her friend and inspired to do the same as you, it's priceless. Think about the impact. Think about not only what you can do for your own individual family, because you're a leader, you have to do it for all the families in your country, because it is a family. And all the countries together as a unit, we have to take care of our earth. And we take care of it by initiating this plan to feed everybody who needs it. The resources that we have access, share that. That's it. How you do it, how we do it is up to you. You have the resources. Let's make it happen. Contact me, call me. We can all sit down on the table. We have the distribution lines. We have people with resources. We have countries that can make it happen. Let's stop sitting waiting for someone to do something. Let's do it. Thank you so much. Hopefully next time I have some more messages as well. Call me up. Peace.